Well, welcome to Manchester, and we're here in Manchester Central, of course, a great testament to Victorian engineering right in the heart of this city. And this morning we're going to be discussing Manchester as a centre and an engine for growth. And in this day and age, the importance of cities as places which engineer economic growth could not be more important. We've got a panel of some of the leading shakers and movers in Manchester and Greater Manchester, and they will be talking to us about where this growth is going to come from, what is needed to inspire and encourage that growth, and who are the people who are going to deliver it.
If you think that places like Manchester to sustain themselves and grow has to create the connectivity to enable people to access jobs inside and outside Greater Manchester, transport investment is fundamental. We've invested very heavily over the last few years, just over £1.5 billion. We've now done another iteration of our deal with government called the earn back model, which would generate even more investment in our transport infrastructure, and it's going to remain a key part of our growth strategy going forward. Investment in light rail, road and other public transport initiatives will continue to be a major part of our growth plan.
I think our key growth sectors in the next few years are going to be very much the ones that we're strong in now, as in every city really. And for us that means business, financial professional services, means the growing role of the arts and of culture, of media above all, given the BBC's relocation to Manchester, but we can't overlook sport given the prominence that football has in our city. We also want to see manufacturing play a growing role, and I think it will in terms of output, but not so much in jobs compared to the business sector.
I think Manchester's got to look twofold really, where the opportunities are in the short term, but also then considering the long-term opportunities as well. At the moment, most of our trade and investment opportunities come from the mature markets such as the US, North America in particular, and the Eurozone as well. With the obvious challenges that exist particularly within the Eurozone at the moment, we obviously have to look at the long-term potential of other markets, in particular the BRICS, but also the markets that are challenging some of those existing growth markets such as Turkey, Indonesia, Korea, etc., which can give opportunities to both our companies that are based here already, some of them international, some of them UK owned, but also from an inward investment perspective where we're looking to, again, as I say, open up new opportunities. And we've certainly seen an increase in investment from the likes of India over the last couple of years or so. We're really trying to increase our potential in China as well, and utilising some of our key brands such as Manchester United, for example, which obviously is very strong out there. But also then, as I say, looking at this next tier, such as Turkey, which have huge opportunities and are growing potentially even up to double figures as well. And it's important, therefore, that we take a short, medium and long-term view in order to get the economic growth that we all want.
Well, one of the most important requirements we've got is that around skills. And that's at 3 levels. At the highest level, it's about attracting and retaining the most talented people we can here in Greater Manchester. At the medium level, it's about making sure that we capitalise on every level of skills and qualifications we can around A levels and O levels, grade A to C, all those kind of things. But let's not forget the third, and what I probably consider the most important one, is making sure that every single person in Greater Manchester can attract the skills required to get a job. Not necessarily about qualifications, but to make sure that they've got the skills required to get a job here in Greater Manchester.
So there you've heard some of the arguments put forward by people who really know Manchester, who know where growth is going to come from, and who are in a position to say what needs to be done to deliver it. We've heard some expert opinion about the importance of the infrastructure, for instance, about education, training and skills, but above all, I would say, about the ambition of a city with a tremendous Victorian past in manufacturing and now perhaps a 21st century image as a city looking forward to a future of yet further growth.